Alex Eala to compete in main draw of WTA 500 Abu Dhabi Open. Manila, Filipina tennis ace Alex Eala will compete in the main draw of the WTA 500 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open next month. She was initially awarded a wildcard to the qualifying draw, but the tournament announced she will be in the first wildcard into the main draw instead. Defending champion and 2020 Tokyo Olympics gold medalist Belinda Bencic, WTA No. 5 Elena Rybakina, and former world No. 2 Paula Badosa are among the players that will headline the indoor hardcourt tournament. Some of Eala's former opponents like Yelena Ostapenko, Victoria Mboko, and Clara Tauson are also in the main draw of the Abu Dhabi Open. Canadian-Filipina tennis player Leylah Fernandez is likewise competing in the tournament. The Abu Dhabi Open is scheduled from January 31st to February 7th. First practice in Manila. Days after returning to Manila, Eala gets to work ahead of the historic WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open. In a post on the tournament's social media pages, Eala was seen practicing at the newly refurbished Rizal Memorial Tennis Court in Manila on Friday. The WTA No. 49 player held her first practice on center court with fellow Filipina tennis player Teniel Tenny Maidis. No place like home. Alex Eala's first practice in Manila for the Philippine Women's Open, the Post wrote. Eala and Maidis were both given wildcards to the main draw of the tournament as the top tennis players from the Philippines. The two were also part of the women's team that clinched bronze during the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand last December. The draw for the main draw of the tournament will be held on Saturday, the same day when the qualifiers kick off. The main draw is set from January 26th to 29th, while the semifinal is on January 30th and the final will be on January 31st. Tickets for the semifinal, final, and January 29th are sold out but remain available for other dates, according to the tournament's social media pages. The Philippine Women's Open will run from January 26th to 31st at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center. Alex Eala, rising to the challenge, a Filipina star in the WTA 500 Abu Dhabi Open. In the thrilling and unpredictable world of professional tennis, few young stars command attention with both grace and grit. Among them, Filipina tennis sensation Alexander Alex Eala has rapidly become a shining symbol of belief, resilience, and inspiration, not just for her home country, but for fans of the sport worldwide. This year, Alex takes on one of her most exciting challenges yet, stepping into the main draw of a WTA 500 event, the prestigious Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. At just 20 years old, Eala represents a new wave of global tennis talent. Her ascent has been nothing short of remarkable. From breaking into the top 100 of the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, singles rankings, to becoming the first Filipino player in history to earn a WTA Tour main draw victory at a Grand Slam and entering the top 50, she has rewritten the history books with every bold step she takes. The road to Abu Dhabi, more than just matches. What sets Alex's journey apart isn't merely her list of achievements, it's the narrative of growth, adversity, and unwavering confidence that has marked her rise through the ranks. From her early days as a promising junior player to her breakthrough performances on the global stage, Alex has absorbed both triumphs and setbacks with remarkable maturity. While many young athletes crumble under pressure, she has turned every challenge into fuel for progress. After an emotional and hard-fought main draw debut at the Australian Open, where she faced tough competition and exited both singles and doubles draws, Alex didn't retreat. Instead, she refocused and broadened her ambitions, a testament to a mindset that thrives on persistence. Earlier in the season, her performance at the ASB Classic in Auckland, where she thundered her way into the semifinals, showcased her competitive edge and ability to push through tight matches with tenacity and heart. And off the hard courts, her lifelong training with the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy has equipped her with both the mental and technical tools needed to face world-class opponents. These moments form the backdrop of her preparation for the Abu Dhabi Open, a WTA 500-level tournament that attracts elite talent from across the globe. What the Abu Dhabi Open means. For tennis purists and casual fans alike, the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open represents one of the most exciting stops on the early season calendar. Held at the iconic Zayed Sports City International Tennis Center in the United Arab Emirates, this event blends world-class athleticism with the desert's warm welcome, attracting veteran champions and rising stars alike. What makes this year's edition particularly special for Alex is not just her inclusion in the main draw via a wildcard, but the stage she will take as a leader of a new generation of competitors. She's set to face a deep field that includes seasoned champions, including defending champion Belinda Bencic, Grand Slam contenders, and rising phenoms who, like her, are vying for prominence at the highest levels of the sport. For Alex, this tournament is less about proving her place among them. She's already earned that, and more about raising her game, refining her craft, and signaling to the tennis world that she is here to stay. The heart of a competitor. Anyone familiar with Alex's style knows she is not defined by flash alone. Her game is a synthesis of precision, intuition, and fearless strategy. Whether it's a blistering forehand winner, a slice that changes the rhythm, or a baseline rally won with patience and grit, she brings a maturity to her play that rivals athletes years her senior. But what really sets her apart is something less tangible, her intangible resolve. On multiple occasions, she has turned seemingly impossible moments into defining memories. In Miami, she became the first Filipino to reach the semifinals at a WTA 1000 event, shocking the tennis world with powerhouse performances. She battled through lengthy matches at prestigious tournaments like the Eastbourne Open, where she reached a WTA final and showed the heart required to compete at the very highest levels. And as the first Filipina to play a main draw match at the Australian Open, she earned respect and admiration for making history on one of tennis's biggest stages. These moments aren't just career highlights, they are chapters in a defining narrative of perseverance. Why this matters, beyond tennis. For the Philippines, a country passionate about sport but historically underrepresented on the global tennis stage, Alex's achievements aren't just athletic feats, they are cultural milestones. Where younger athletes might shy away from pressure, Alex has embraced it, performing under spotlights, climbing through ranking tiers, and shouldering the hopes of an entire nation eager to see one of their own shine. With each serve, each set, and each match, she's inspiring countless young Filipinos to believe that dreams aren't bound.